Alma integrations. Hi, let's talk about Alma's integration with self-check machines. Alma supports integration of SIP2 compliant self-check machines to allow patrons to check out and check in library items. Self-check machines are associated with circulation desks. Alma acts upon received SIP messages from the machines and returns responses. You may connect several self-check machines to Alma via SIP2. Since Alma is run remotely, secure communication is provided by S-Tunnel, a free proxy server. You'll need to set up an S-Tunnel server on one of your local workstations in order to work with self-check machines. In order to set up the self-check integration in Alma, you must make the following configurations. First, create a self-check integration profile. The profile defines the activities allowed by the machine. It can also support a group of machines if they all provide the same services. Second, assign the profile to a circulation desk. Each profile is associated with only one circulation desk and vice versa. Third, install and configure S-Tunnel. And fourth, configure the self-check machine to communicate via the S-Tunnel server. Let's demonstrate the configurations in Alma. First, let's create a self-check integration profile. Go to Alma menu, and under Administration General Configuration, go to Configuration menu, where under External Systems, click on Integration Profiles. From here, you can filter to view existing self-check profiles. And to add a new self-check integration profile, click Add Integration Profile. Select the self-check integration type. Give it a code and a name. And select your self-check system, or other if your particular brand does not appear. Click Next. Now let's configure the self-check parameters. Under SC Identifier, you can provide any value you like. Fill in the actions supported by this self-check machine, for example, check-in and check-out. Note that if you're using a 3M machine, you must select the check-in option even if it's not going to be used. It's still needed for the initial connection. Select how many retries the patron is allowed in case of a failed scanning. And when you're done filling in the rest of the parameters, click Save to save your integration profile. As you can see, our new profile now appears. One more important note about the integration profile, if you go into Actions Edit, and under the Actions tab, we can once again see the parameters we filled in. There's now a new button called Download Certificate. This downloads a file with the encryption key needed to set up the S-Tunnel integration later on. So you'll need to download this file. Now that we've created our self-check integration profile, let's associate it with a circulation desk. If your Alma project is still in implementation, you may need to contact your Libris project manager to perform this for you. So, under Alma menu, Fulfillment Configuration menu, select the library you wish to edit, click Circulation Desks, select the desk and Actions, Edit, and here under Self-Check Information, click Has Self-Check, select the profile you wish to use, and in the terminal password, you can use Alma's generated password, or supply one of your own, or leave it empty. Note that if you do use a password, the machine has to have it configured as well. Click Save. And we're done configuring the integration profile in Alma. What's left is to configure the S-Tunnel connection and the machine itself, which you can learn about along with other things in these further resources. To configure the secure S-Tunnel transmission between Alma and the self-check machine, follow the instructions located in the Libris Developers Network. Also in the Developer Network, under Troubleshooting, and this is very important for testing, when the entire configuration is completed, go to Using a local S-Tunnel installation to perform end-to-end testing of your connection to Alma. In the Libris Learning Center, you'll find an in-depth video explaining how to set up the self-check integration, titled Integration with Self-Service Systems. And you can learn more about self-check integration in general in the Alma Online Help under Fulfillment Self-Check Machines. Thanks for listening. This was Alma's integration with self-check machines.